Right, having gone infantry only the last time, it's time to go the other way now. I'm going to go vehicle-only production in this game, for much the same purpose as I went infantry only the last time. That is, to try and learn a little bit more about what they do, what different types of vehicle are good at and not good at. And I think I learnt enough the last time from going infantry only that it's worth conducting this sort of experiment. So without further ado, let's jump into some instant action. As before, I'm going to go Freedom Guard for me, because there's no point confusing things even further by switching up my race all the time. I'm going to go Imperium for this lot. There was a Togran last time as well, but I didn't notice it. I'm not sure I even encountered it. And the last time round, 2 mediums and an easy gave me a serious run for my money, so let's go with that one again. Maybe I'll enlarge the map a little bit. Go for... yeah, there perhaps. A little bit bigger. Okay, let's get started. So, this time round it's going to be, well, it's going to start off fairly similarly to the last time. We'll start with 3 construction rigs, as usual, and immediately we'll do more or less the same thing. In fact, exactly the same thing as last time. The first 3 buildings are going to be the same. The headquarters, to give us visibility on our mini-map, and to allow us to build construction rigs. Then a power station, to give us a power supply, and a water launch pad, to enable us to harvest water for money. So, first things first, headquarters, bang, there. And next up, water launch pad, here, next to the water, and the power station, I'll put it next to the HQ, try and minimise how much area I'm spread over. Now if you look at the mini-map in the bottom right corner, I'm not tremendously pleased with my position here. I'm halfway up one side of the map. So there's all this up there, which could be full of enemies, and all this down here, as well as, of course, all of this over to the left. So that's not great. First things first though, more construction rigs, to enable me to build more buildings. Now, one thing that I do want to remember from the recent games we've had here is willingness to move if necessary. So, I'm probably being a little optimistic here, but if I do manage to eliminate one of the enemy players, I might actually just relocate to where his base was, just to sort of throw a spanner in the works of the other enemies. Anyway, I'm putting down an assembly plant here for my vehicles, and I'm going to put down a second assembly plant to speed up the production of the first one. Where should I put that? Can't really put it over there anywhere, so I will actually put it down here. And as before, because I'm focusing on one type of unit, I'm not going to have to build a training facility. I will, however, as previously, lay down some turrets. So I'll move one of my construction rigs down to expand my visibility down here a bit, clear away some of this fog of war, and then pop down a turret, say there, so that I have enough space here to put down another couple of buildings. Because you may remember I made that mistake the last time as well. I put the turrets down just beyond my current buildings and then had to move them later, so I had room to expand without leaving the turrets completely redundant in the middle of my base. Now, because we're open on 3 sides, I'm going to have to throw down quite a lot of turrets. Again, oh shit, they're already here. Okay, well I'm going to throw down a turret there. Let's start churning out spider bikes. I think they're the cheapest and fastest. Going to have to whack a repair order on there. Oh, I thought that rig might fall to the enemy. Come on, produce units. Produce units. Here we go. Alright. That one spider bike should move down here and guard that location. Oh, Talon patch actually inside my base. That's a refreshing change. So I'll send the freighter down from the power station. Okay, spider bike up here. I haven't had a chance to set up any turrets over there yet, so I'm relying on my spider bikes to do good work up there. Okay, the enemy are really unceremoniously moving against me at this very early juncture, from all sides. I don't know whether all the enemy forces are scouting, and that's how they're discovering me, but it feels like they're actually coordinating against me. You never know, that could be the case. Take out the Bion! I can't believe my vehicles are having so much trouble against an infantry unit. Well, that tells me something. The spider bikes are perhaps not so great against infantry, so since infantry is the imminent threat, let's cancel the spider bikes and go for the slightly more expensive skirmish tank. Now, I know from past experience that I find skirmish tanks quite flimsy. They seem to not require a great deal of damage to be destroyed. Set a repair on the HQ, turn off the repair on this turret. Come on, guys! Oh man, I'm really in some serious trouble already. Yes. Right, I've been losing a lot of my construction rigs as well. Turrets, here, please. So, yes, I have... Oh, let's move the units up here again. I've found in the past that... You, go down there. I found in the past that skirmish tanks seem to be quite weak. It seems like they don't require much damage before they're destroyed, so I don't feel great about them. But they do seem to be doing rather better against the infantry incursions than the spider bikes did. So, I'm going to keep producing skirmish tanks. Okay, I've got a few up there. I need to move some of these down to the bottom here, along with that one. And maybe these two up to the top here to reinforce that area. Hopefully these ones at the bottom can also cover the left approach here. But you'll see there's a water pool just here that I could really do with claiming quickly. Because if you've seen my victorious first episode, you may remember that what made the difference for me was... what's that? Take that out, please. What made the difference was income. Having access to a lot of income. So, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take this little clutch of skirmish tanks and move them out to the west here. And then I'm going to take a construction rig. I'm going to... You saw me do this with a Talon patch in the previous video. Take these construction rigs and set up defensive turrets around the resource that I'm hoping to secure, like so. And then I'm one construction rig short. And then take another construction rig and build a water plant there. Alright, I'm out of money, so I can't continue building skirmish tanks, but they're surviving pretty well. If you look at them, they're not taking too much damage. So I'll reinforce the top there with those two. should get some more cash any moment. There we go. And hopefully this construction rig will pop out soon.
Unit completed.
There we go. And set up another water launch pad just there. There? There, okay. And order these ones to make the turrets that they went over there to make. Like so. No! Enemies! No! Don't destroy the turret! I actually didn't intend to move all my units in that fashion. Hey! Now, out of money again, but not too worried about that. There's nothing I'm urgently trying to build except that water pad, and that can wait until the next batch of water is sold. My priority at the moment is basically just to ensure I keep fending off this little bit of harassment from my neighbours. I feel like things are more or less under control. It worried me a bit to begin with, but I feel like things are okay at the moment. Skirmish tanks are doing me proud. Yeah, okay, that's all fine. Don't know why that freighter stopped mining the Talon. It seems to do that at random, so give it an order to do so again. You lot, down there. Okay. And those ones are under control, that's fine. How's the water doing? Almost full. Now, I don't have a scout unit, since I'm going vehicle only. The closest thing I have is the spider bike, which you've already seen is quite ineffective against infantry, but it has in the past seemed to be fairly effective against other vehicles. And it's fast. So I'm thinking at present, quickly put a repair on there just for a minute. I'm thinking at present, actually we don't have any money with which to repair it, so let's not bother. Hopefully this will continue building. I'm not building any units, so all the money should go straight into the second water launch pad. And once that's built, I think I'll station these skirmish tanks there permanently. Because I don't want to lose that water launch pad like I lost the Talon patch in the last game, if you remember. So, yes, I was saying I may actually build a spider bike purely for the purposes of scouting, because it's the closest thing I have to a scout unit when I'm going vehicle only like this. Right, I'm going to have to move that over, put some repairs on that turret. No, not you lot as well. Good grief, get back at the top. I need you up there. Don't just go for a walk. Okay, is this water pad up? It is! The water launch pad is up. So, next, produce one spider bike, two spider bikes, to do some scouting, and then a load of skirmish tanks to reinforce the admittedly slightly too minimal defences I already have in place. I'm going to take one of these tanks and move it up top there as well, because I don't like those four, one of which is quite badly damaged. Pretty soon I'm going to have to... Oh, that's badly damaged as well. Put some repairs on there. Take repairs off that one.
Unit completed.
I'm going to have to put down a repair bay soon as well, so I'll need a construction rig for that.
Unit generation in progress.
Because if I'm going vehicle only, I might as well also give myself the ability to repair them. Now, what I'm going to do with the spider bikes is take one sort of down in this southerly direction and set it to scout. So it should go off on its own, do some scouting. And it's decided to go northwest. Alright, I was hoping it would go south, but fine. Okay. And I'm going to ignore those enemies with the spider bite and just keep scouting it about like this. I thought I might as well take control of this one since the other one is going automatically and just sort of doing its own thing. Alright, so blue base is down here. So in true StarCraft 2 fashion, I'm going to try and circle around somewhere behind the base and get a picture of what's there. Ooh! Yes, spider bite. While you're there, you might as well do a little bit of harassment on his Talon power generator. Just get on his nerves a little. Put some repairs on that turret there. Skirmish tanks have stepped up to defend, so that's nice. Now let's take these skirmish tanks and move them to the south there. So we have a good bit of defence on all sides. Keep building skirmish tanks. Now, I did build a construction rig, so I should be able to lay down a repair station right here by the vehicle production facilities. So any damaged vehicles should be able to go and get themselves repaired, which of course will be nice. Turrets not really doing all that much, to be honest. It seems like they're being outranged by these attacking units. I don't know what the range of the turrets is, but it doesn't seem hugely impressive. What I might do is build another couple of construction rigs and then actually build some turrets a little bit further out, maybe down here. Not because I think they'll actually repel these attacks, but to give me a bit of advance warning before the enemies actually arrive. Now I have quite a lot of skirmish tanks. Quite a lot. My spider bike is still chipping away at that, completely ineffectively as it turns out. Let's set him to work on that plasma turret. I don't see him actually taking it out. No. So there you go, spider bikes are vulnerable to plasma turrets. There's a lesson. Okay, let's take this batch of skirmish tanks. In fact, this entire batch here. Keep giving orders to build more. And just move down. See if we can hit this enemy advanced training facility here. I don't know how well skirmish tanks will do against enemy buildings, but we'll soon find out. Well enough. Okay, we need to take out the enemy units as well, otherwise they'll just make life miserable for us. Don't really need to worry about the air defence site because I didn't have any air units. Let's focus on taking out this training facility, shall we? Okay, and this assembly plant. Still got skirmish tanks pumping out, move them down a bit to restore our defensive line there. Actually, we need to move them over this way, as it turns out. But look, those have all been chipped away. Okay, enemy assembly plant is very gradually going down. Okay, good. Power station. Wait, what's that? Oh, that's a tank! Kill it! Kill it! I might have to start building a tank, that thing, tank hunter. Alright. So, it looks like I'm going with a mix of skirmish tanks and a few tank hunters, just to counter the enemy tanks when I run into them. Now, as I said, I'm going to lay down a couple of laser turrets a bit further down, like this, down there, to give me a bit more warning when this southern enemy is pushing in towards my base. And I'm going to keep this second line of turrets here in case the enemy does actually push in past that first line. Okay, so we've got a few skirmish tanks there, pretty much keeping things under control, and this is going to be my attacking force. Little collection of skirmish tanks and a few tank hunters, hopefully to sort out those enemy tanks that have been giving me a bit of trouble. Water plants are There we go. I was going to say water plants are almost full. Okay. That doesn't seem to be mining the Talon anymore. Lazy git. Come on, mine the Talon. There's another Talon patch there, which I should be able to take if I can exterminate this blue enemy. Come on. More tanks. More tanks. Okay, that's a fairly strong push coming in from over that side. I have to say, not enormously enamoured of that. Alright, you lot. Wow, I'm actually getting shorter tanks over here. And up there. Shit. Alright. So much for the big push I was planning. I'm going to have to move those over there. And then these remaining ones... No, not the freighter. These. There we go. Up top here. And then, I don't know, let's go skirmish tank and spider bike. Now there should, as I've said before, there should be a way to make different facilities produce different vehicles. So let's cancel the spider bikes on that facility, then select that facility and select the spider bikes. Will this work? Yes! Yes, one of them is building skirmish tanks, the other is building spider bikes. Fantastic. Of course, that removes the acceleration of having multiple facilities, because now they're both working full tilt, so they're not producing faster as they were before. So what I could do is build a third facility to speed them both up a bit, but I'm not sure that's necessarily worth it. And I'm out of money. Yep, these are both almost full, so it should only be a couple of minutes. Then I think I will actually take this force I've been massing here. I have fairly good defence to the west, fairly good defence to the north, and I don't need defence to the south because that's the way I'm going to be pushing. And I'll take this force that I'm massing in the middle here and push to the south.
Unit completed.
That should work, I think.
Base under attack. Enemy engaged.
Okay, so the enemy is actually pushing up.
Unit completed.
So, okay, let's take those and go over here. Turrets managed to hold off that little bit of pressure at the bottom there, so I'm not too worried. I will put some repairs on that turret. So hopefully that will recover. Yeah, that'll do.
Unit completed.
I said that'll do. Not you. Come back, you. I accidentally gave that an order of some description. Oi!
Unit completed.
Over there.
Engaged.
Alright.
Unit complete.
So, we have an alright sized force. There are more reinforcements still building from both of those production plants, so let's just storm right in and try to hit the enemy's water launch pad right there. No tank hunters this time, so we may have problems if we come up against the tank. Ah, turret! Take it! Take it! We may have difficulties if we come up against an enemy tank, but I think the skirmish tank spider bite combo should hopefully work well. Okay, obviously we need to take out the biome there quickly. Focus on the water launch pad so that we can cripple his economy with a bit of luck. Come on, come on. He's got repairs going on it, so it's slower. Okay, and the headquarters. No, sorry, training facility. Not an advanced training facility though, just a bog standard training facility. Take out the biome quickly. The training facility. Yeah. And then this unit. Also pick up the other units that's been produced over here, run them down as reinforcements. obviously need to take out these turrets swiftly, because they're going to do a number on me otherwise. Okay, and now the generator. Oh no, someone went within range of that plasma tower turret, so just get rid of that. And now, oh no, it's still active. Keep pummeling away at it. I was fooled by the explosion. Wow, my forces have been almost completely eliminated. But now let's have my one remaining unit keep pummeling away at that generator. Move down some reinforcements to help it out. And make sure my unit production is still up in the menu on the right here. So I'm continuing to churn out reinforcements, and again, that second water supply made all the difference in my ability to keep producing units. Enough to support this attack here. Yeah, might as well take out the freighter since we're here. Yeah. Right, kill that raider. And then this thing. Wow, we're very, very slowly chipping away at the headquarters. Is there anything else that would be more useful for us to attack here? Construction rig? Yeah. Finish that off before it does anything useful. Don't need to take out the repair station. Again, pick up some units, move them down. Like this. Okay. Now, what might be a handy thing to do is set up basically an entire second base here. So, I'll start churning out some more construction rigs. I'm out of money, unfortunately, but next batch should come in a second, so that should be fine. Come on, finish off the headquarters. Come on, almost there. Almost, yeah. And finally the repair station, and that's probably the last of his buildings. Now once this next set of water is sold, if it's ever sold, what I'm thinking is basically establish an entire second base down here. I don't know if you can build another headquarters actually. I'm not sure, I've never tried it as far as I remember. But I'll move that down. Yeah, I think you can. Handy. So basically, build a whole second base on his old base. So, headquarters, water launch pad, just there, and then a power station also, because it will need power. Now this might be very, very foolish, because it means I have to defend on two fronts. Defend here and defend here. But what I'm thinking is, it will give me extra resources down here from this water launch pad, and if I have an entire base down here, hopefully it will enable me to produce units directly here, as well as having to produce them here and walk them down if I do need to defend. That's my thinking. Plus, it means that if either one of them really gets into trouble, I can abandon that base and just fall back to the other one. That's my thinking. Oh, don't take out my construction rigs. They're civilians. What's wrong with you? Come on, take out the enemy tank, please. Thank you. Alright, so, out of money again, so my construction rigs can't do any actual construction. So what I'm going to do is sell off the water I already have accumulated, so that I can hopefully finish the construction I'm attempting already. Enemy at the top is pushing in, that's problematic. Alright, need to take these tanks, run them up there. Take this construction rig and put down a new water plant. That's going to be important. Put it down. Okay, so walk these back down to here. Oh man. Okay. More or less under control. Yeah. How did I know there was going to be an attack there just then? I just had a feeling. Wow. Someone really doesn't want me expanding down here. Okay. Okay. Now I've got all these units here, which I'm going to have to walk down to be reinforcements for this one lone skirmish tank that remains here.
Enemy engaged.
Right, you lot, over there.
Low power.
I know there's low power. The reason there's low power is because I haven't yet been able to build a power station down here. Where's he going? Oh, well, let him do what he likes. Okay, again out of money. And think of just how quickly I'd be running out of money if I hadn't taken this second water so early on. Now I'm going to need another turret over here to just provide a bit of a buffer beyond the water launch pad. So I'll start walking that construction rig over there. And I'll stop. Hey! No! 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 No!
Low power.
Where did the other one go? Did he just vanish?
Enemy engaged.
Oh, whatever.
Unit completed.
Alright. So, there.
Unit destroyed.
Build a turret there, please. And more construction rigs, since one has apparently just disappeared into thin air.
Base under attack.
Right, you lot, please defend my precious water launch pad. Water is life! Okay, got almost no forces left there, so I'm going to take these reinforcements
Low power.
and position them over here. Over here. Over here. Yes. Alright. The construction rig is just going for a walk because it feels like it. Build. Build. Can't build because I don't have any money. I may have overreached myself somewhat here. I can't believe this water launch pad isn't finished yet.
Low power.
Well, I don't think I'm... No, I'm not constructing any units at the moment, so with a bit of luck, this might be finished the next time.
Enemy engaged.
Oh, god damn it!
Low power.
Defend the water launch pad! Defend it! Water launch pads are the most important things we have.
Low power.
Okay. Okay. So, take this construction rig, and
Enemy engaged.
I suppose walk it down here,
Low power.
since I'm probably going to need more buildings down here when I eventually get another batch of money in. Oh, was the freighter destroyed here? That explains why that's not filling up. Okay, but obviously I'm going to have to wait until the next load of water comes in order to build another freighter. And they're quite expensive as well, as you can see on the right there. Costs quite a lot of money. So I'm quite cross that I lost that. There we go. Quickly, build a freighter. The rest of you, cancel, please.
Unit destroyed.
Hopefully these skirmish tanks can look after things down here. Whoa! Oh! That's why my construction rigs are missing. They're all building down here.
Unit completed.
Hey,
Base
alright.
under attack.
Well, this water launch pad is up and running at least. Got these units here, so I'll put them over there to reinforce this water launch pad on the left.
Unit destroyed.
Hopefully,
Power.
the freighter... Hello?
Building destroyed.
Did I or did I not just say go over there? Oh, you asshat!
Unit destroyed.
Repair, now!
Low power.
Holy buggering crap! Get over there! Jesus! Okay, sell whatever water I've got. Wow.
Enemy engaged.
Yeah, you lot. Go and take out these enemies. I'm starting to think trying to expand my base may have been an error. But I really needed that extra water supply. Oh god. Oh god. They're coming. All of you. All of you up. Up. All of you. Everyone up here. They're attacking my headquarters. The expansion to the south can just die. God damn it. Oh, bugger me. I did. Oh, will you move? Don't just sit there. I told you to move. Yeah, I think I overreached myself by trying to expand. I probably should have focused on consolidating my position here. But I suppose I got greedy. I wanted this extra water hole here. Okay. I'll tell you what then. This lot, I'm probably going to have to give all this up as lost, frankly. So let's pack up the turrets that I can. I don't think I'll be able to pack up any more... I don't think I'll be able to pack up any of the major buildings. I can try. I can try to do them in time. And then basically move everything down here. Put down an assembly plant straight away. Put down a power station straight away. Actually, I won't need that assembly plant. Because I'm moving two of them down. Alright. All units down here. Everyone down here. I don't think I have any actual combat units left, which is a serious problem. No. No. Which one are you? There. Build. Build. I don't think I have any units left. And I can't put my assembly plant back down because they're harassing the base movers.
Building destroyed.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to chalk this one up as a failed experiment. Because I basically have no way of fighting back at this point.
Unit destroyed.
Well, you know, it worked for me once before. Well, it didn't work for me, but it kept me entertained while I was defeated. Just pack up my HQ and do a runner.
Building destroyed.
Here we go. Base mover, run!
Unit destroyed.
Run! I could do taking these construction rigs as well, actually. The more construction rigs I have, the better. And maybe they'll provide a distraction while my base mover gets away. Yep, just head over there.
Unit destroyed.
That's right. And let's position ourselves. Maybe here.
Construction underway.
And you can start work on a water launch pad.
Construction.
And hopefully, with an enormous amount of luck, we might be able to stay in business for a little while longer.
Destroyed.
Oh, no, no, they found me, they found me. This is not going to work. Oh, God. No. Alright, I think we have to give this one up as lost, I'm afraid. They tracked me down. And I don't think I can even pack the base up before it's destroyed. But I am bringing in water, apparently. Alright, let's see if I can quickly churn out a construction rig or two. Quickly. Quickly. Come on. Just one construction rig could be enough to salvage this whole experiment. Come on. Come on. Yeah, one. Over here. Run. Run. Now. Quickly. Another headquarters. Because that's key to producing more construction rigs. And then, obviously, from there, I can build more bases, or more buildings for my new base. Can't really afford to have any repairs done on that. I'm focusing on building this HQ. Come on, come on. Sell whatever water's there. We don't have time to wait for it to fill up. We need to finish this headquarters. Come on. Is it done? It's done! Yes. And my standing order to produce construction rigs is still going on. But once that's destroyed, they'll turn this way, undoubtedly. So, there isn't really anywhere for me to build a new water launch pad. Just here, right by that one that's just been destroyed. My construction rigs are falling. Dropping like flies. Quickly, water launch pad, there. Just there, just... Oh! He's camped out! Enemy spider bike is just camped outside my front door, taking out my construction rigs whenever they pop out. Let's pack up the headquarters. Stop him camping like a little campy bitch. And I think rather than just dumping my headquarters in whatever seems like a good place, I think probably try to... Oh no. No! Oh. I was going to say try to linger for a couple of minutes before I start rebuilding the headquarters, just to make sure no one catches up with me. And there you go. That actually went probably even less well than the infantry only one. It started off better, but as you saw, once it started getting out of control, it really deteriorated quickly. I think that's partly my own fault. I think I shouldn't have tried to expand into the south like that. I wanted that extra water resource, but perhaps I shouldn't have been so greedy. I don't know. But anyway, I've now tried infantry only and vehicles only. The next time round, I think I'm going to go back to more of a normal army composition, but I do have something in mind that I'd like to try. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoy watching these Dark Reign videos, please consider hitting the like button, because that does actually help out. It moves me up the search results and all that sort of thing. Anyway, thanks for watching me play Dark Reign Redux, and come back the next time for more feeble-minded attempts at strategy. See you then.